Hey everyone, I'm Jason, and this is your commentary on Genesis chapter 35. Then God said to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and settle there. Build an altar there to honor me. That's where I appeared to you when you were running away from your brother Esau." So Jacob spoke to his family, went to everyone who was with him. He said, "Get rid of the strange gods you have with you. Make yourselves pure and change your clothes. Come, let's go up to Bethel. There I'll build an altar to honor God. He answered me when I was in trouble. He's been with me everywhere I've gone." So previously he settled just outside of Shechem, like he was not supposed to do. He was always supposed to go to Bethel. And now as he's going, he's telling everyone to get rid of their gods. But Rachel herself brought a lot of the gods with her. And then when all the brothers took over the land, they pillaged everything. They probably took a lot of gods out of the houses as well. So they gave Jacob all of the strange gods they had. They also gave him their earrings. Jacob buried them under the oak tree at Shechem. Then Jacob and everyone who was with him started out. The terror of God fell on the towns all around them, so no one chased them. Jacob and all the people who were with him came to Luz. Luz is also called Bethel. It's in the land of Canaan. Jacob built an altar at Luz. He named the place El Bethel. There, God made himself known to Jacob when he was running away from his brother. Rebekah's attendant, Deborah, died. They buried her body under the oak tree below Bethel, so it was also called Allen-Bacuth. After Jacob returned from Paddan Aram, God appeared to him again, and God blessed him. God said to him, "Your name is Jacob, but you will not be called Jacob anymore. Your name will be Israel." So he named him Israel. This is the second time that God named him Israel. The first time it was supposed to stick, but Jacob was disobedient. He didn't listen. It got him to a world of trouble. But now, hopefully, Jacob's going to start listening. God said to him, "I am the mighty God. Have children and increase your numbers. A nation and a community of nations will come from you. Kings will come from your body. I am giving you the land I gave to Abraham and Isaac. I will also give it to your children after you." Then God left him at the place where he had talked with him. Jacob set up a stone pillar at a place where God had talked with him. He poured out a drink offering on it. He also poured oil on it. Jacob named the place Bethel. That's where God had talked with him. They moved on from Bethel. Ephrath wasn't very far away when Rachel began to have a baby. She was having a very hard time of it. The woman who helped her saw that she was having problems, so she said to her, "Don't be afraid, you have another son." But Rachel was dying. As she took her last breath, she named her son Ben-Oni, but his father named him Benjamin. So Rachel died. Her body was buried beside the road to Ephrath. Ephrath was also called Bethlehem. Jacob set up a pillar over her tomb. The pillar marks the place of Rachel's tomb to this very day. Now, we know that Sarah was actually buried somewhere else in another tomb that Abraham bought. Abraham was buried with her. Later on, Jacob's going to be buried with them. So it's going to be a whole family is buried together. But for some reason, Rachel is not going to be buried there as well. Some people, scholars, believe that the reason why Rachel isn't buried there is because she brought in all of the idols into the family. It started with her back when they were running from Laban. So Israel moved on again. He set up a tent beyond Migdal Ebar. While Israel was living in that area, Reuben went in and made love to Bilhah. She was the concubine of Reuben's father, and Israel heard about it. Now, he doesn't do anything at this moment, but later on, Jacob is going to show just how bad it was for Reuben to sleep with his concubine. He moves him down from the first place, who's supposed to receive the blessing and everything, and kind of puts him at the very end. So here are the 12 sons of Jacob. Leah was the mother of Reuben, Jacob's oldest son. So he's supposed to be the first one. Her other sons were Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel were Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Rachel's female servant, Bilhah, were Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Leah's female servant, Zilpah, were Gad and Asher. Those were Jacob's sons. They were born in Paddan Aram. Jacob came home to his father Isaac and Mamre. Mamre is near Kiriath Arba, where Abraham and Isaac had stayed. The place is also called Hebron. Isaac lived 180 years. Then he took his last breath and died. He was very old when he joined the members of his family who were already dead. His sons Esau and Jacob buried his body. So at least one positive note, you have Jacob and Esau burying their father together. So although Esau went one way and Jacob went the other just a couple chapters earlier, they do eventually at least get together for the sake of burying their father. Well, that's it for Genesis chapter 35. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.